ナイフにしましょうか。今日は人が潰されてないぞ。いや、待って、防災って言ったらこっちか。こっちか。したいな。いるから、いるから。これだな。ここじゃないか。死んでるか。あれ？ちょっと止めてか。
Our enemies are weak. They lack conviction, lack purpose. They spread nothing but lies about us. That's all they can offer. A pile of bullshit. They have no vision for the future. They are hopeless swine. All they want is to see us burn. And why is that? They envy our success. That's why. They know we are strong. They know we refuse to be slaves. They know we are united. And it drives that half-wit charlatan of theirs mad with envy. They don't understand loyalty or sacrifice. We do. Because we are guided by principle. And these principles have seen us through the worst horrors imaginable time and time again. We all know what kind of animals they are. We all know that they stand for nothing. They are empty, depraved psychopaths, every last one of them. They must be dealt with swiftly and without mercy before they can poison everything we have worked so hard to achieve. The tower will always stand. Georgia.
れじゃん。よいしょよいしょ。一番上でんな。え、俺でもいいじゃん。いや、入れるって絶対ないと思うんだよな。壊せるよ。違ったか、場所が。これじゃねえのか。どっちか。こっち。なんだ。ベラかんじゃねえか。しかしクレーザー熱いんだよな。もしかしてなんか怪しくない？
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short. There now, we can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it.
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one through various means. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve nothing more than a crutch holding back.
You've piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survive, will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which these 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jumpstart it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and think. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. Not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the...
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts in Rampart High School. The body had a...
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaimed to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those same old, fruitless pursuits, there is the very distinct possibility that the tower guarantee this city will move forward in the...
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place. You will do the right thing when you...
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement...
After my exile from the... efficiently, I might add. Nope. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits. And they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused. Politely. No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending...
I have some other questions for you, JB. I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
よし、なんかしらんが。なんかしらん。 あんたはどうしたらいいんだ、あんたは。な、これで終わりかよ、話は。コンピュレギュレーターを組み立ててもらったら、だって警視と合わせたって。これか。じゃあまたな。ちょっとか。とりあえずあんたを殺さないでおく。
Finally meet, tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected.
え、なになになに。
You know who I am, but I'm not sure I know who you are. I have a guess, but...
I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
He's all yours. I won't stop you.
This is where you come in, Big Shot. I'm gonna offer...
I'm game for anything, as long as the offer suits me. What do you want from me?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house, the tower, than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, you'll be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
Think it's wise to be wandering around.
Out for a stroll?
OK。どうしろよ。しょうがねえな。どうして切ろうかな。じゃあ、だけど、模写か、じゃあ。多勢に無勢だしな。多勢に無勢なんだよな。いいけど、どうすか。おい。
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, tourist?
いや、実はさ。
The tower wants you dead, and I decided to make it happen. No offense.
None taken, tourist. This wouldn't be the first time I've stared down death. I'm not going to beg for my life or even try to talk you out of doing what you think you must do. This must be yours. How? So I must question your willing...
申し訳ない。申し訳ないけどさ、やつらに頼まれちゃったんだよ。しょうがないな。ちょっとか。切れんのかな。あ、切れねえか。切れねえか。ああ、壊れちゃった。なんだ。申し訳ない。素のみになられてくれ。あいつらいんのかな。あいつらいんのかな。したいな。これあいつらまずい。おい、殺してきたぞ。
Did you take care of that fool?
Yes. どうしたよ。
You won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower...
そう。じゃあ、俺は
Don't hang around too long.
これで帰るね。
You think it's wise to be wandering around?
これで帰るよ、じゃあ。これ一旦帰るわ。
Thanks for taking him out, tourist.
うん。じゃあ、バイバイ。一旦帰るわ。バイバイ。
Thanks for taking him out, tourist.
あ、オッケー。一旦帰るね。
The world is a much better place without that loudmouth JB
bye-bye.
blathering over the airwaves.
あ、ちょっと一旦
Thanks
帰
for
るよ。
taking him out, tourist.
一旦帰るからね。一旦帰ってまた来ます。
The world is a much better place without that loudmouth JB
The world is a
blathering over
much
the
better
airwaves.
place without that loudmouth
taking him out,
JB
tourist.
blathering over the
と
airwaves.
りあえず、あ
Thanks
い
for
つら多い
taking
か
him
らな。
out, tourist.
とりあえ
The
ず
world is a much better place without that loudmouth JB blathering over the
とりあえ
airwaves.
ず一旦帰ろう。
Thanks for taking him out, tourist.
The world is a much better place without that loudmouth JB blathering over the airwaves. Thanks for taking him out, tourist.
今一旦帰って。なんだそれ。とりあえずは一旦帰った方がいいよな。なんだよ。とりあえず警視と話してから決めようか。